What's up, crew? It's time for Ghoulish Glutes. I wanted to dress up like a ghost today, but I didn't think having the sheet over me we wouldn't be able to do glutes with it. So super excited to have you guys. As you hop in, let me know where you guys are from. Let me know if you can hear me too. I actually dropped my microphone in the water the other day, so hopefully you guys can hear me. It happens, right? But super excited to have you. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. We're doing a ghoulish glute workout. So you're gonna need a chair and some dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, that aren't necessary, but they make it a little bit more spicy. So if you want a little extra spice, make sure you have those dumbbells with you. But super excited to have you. Let me know where you guys are from. And in case you guys don't know me, my name is Angela Gargano. I'm a 3-time American Ninja Warrior, and I'm here on Women's Health on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 a.m. I'm that hype girl, so if you're tuning in here from the East Coast, awesome. If you're from the West Coast, because I know some are on here, bright and early, you guys are my people. You guys are my people. Awesome. So super excited to have you. We'll get started in just a few seconds. Also, if you really feel like you are lacking motivation and you just don't know what to do to keep yourself motivated, especially throughout the holidays, I am hosting a live Zoom webinar for free tonight at 7 p.m. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you send me a DM. My handle's over here. I don't have a chair. Can I still do the workout? I mean, you can. There's definitely modifications to do it, but it's definitely better with the chair. Awesome. All right, let's get started. We're gonna start with a really killer warm up, making sure our legs are feeling nice and good, and we're really making sure those hips are feeling good. And then we're gonna activate those glutes a little bit, and then we're gonna get into the actual workout. It's gonna be a good time. All right, let's do this. And I've got my costume on today because I'm dressing up every day this week. All right, gotta dress up. Gotta dress up. Awesome. So start up, chest up nice and tall. We're gonna lift up and give ourselves a nice big hug here. Lift up. Give yourselves a hug. Really breathe here. Kind of be aware of how these hips are feeling. Maybe they're feeling a little bit tight from sitting all day. Awesome. Let's take that foot, turn it in, lift it up. Whew. Hold there for a second, come back down. Lift up, come back down. Gotta keep rotating here with these. And just pull up to where you're comfortable when you're doing these. Just feel a nice pull on the side here. 2 and 1. Awesome. Hands out in front of you. We're going to do the zombie. Zombie it out. Keep that leg as straight as possible. Feel a nice pull on the back of that leg. Good. Keep breathing. This is where I always feel super tight. This is always where I'm like, okay, actually, my legs are pretty tight today. Right? 2 and 1. Awesome. I'm actually going to move this over. This is actually not even a chair. It's my cat's like little home. We're going to walk all the way out. Left leg outside of left hand. Reach all the way up or rotate and do 2 on one side. Place that hand down. Let's do 2 on the other side. And just keep rotating here with your legs, really pushing through that back leg to make sure it's nice and straight. And again, one side is probably going to be a little tighter. My right side is always tighter. Let's do the other side here. Awesome. And the next one, step that left leg outside that left hand, that right side outside that right hand, and chest up nice and tall. Get into this nice low squat here. Rock forward and back for a second. Breathe. Yes, that means stay right here. Rock side to side. We're going to take a seat onto our butt here. Going onto our elbows, bending that right leg, lift that left leg up, circle up, down, and all the way around. Up, down, all the way around. Honestly, if I could, I would probably wear this outfit every day. I would probably always work out like this. Because why not, right? Dressing up makes things really fun. Awesome, let's do the other side. Placing that leg down, lifting up, down, circling around. Breathing. And check in with yourself right now while you're doing this. How are your legs feeling? How are you feeling? Were you not feeling so motivated to get up and do this workout today? Because those days where you're not feeling motivated and you really don't want to do it, those are the days that really, really count and really matter because you actually came up here and you did this. You got started, right? Let's take a seat on our butt here. Left leg at 90 degrees, right leg at 90 degrees. I'm going to turn this way because it's outfit. And we're going to rotate toes to the ceiling and then rotate to the other side. Let's just keep circling side to side here. Twist. And if this is hard for you, just use your hands to give a little guidance as you twist. Get to the middle, twist. Good. Keep moving. A few more here. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's roll over to our belly. We're going to go down into our downward dog. Pedal those feet out. Push through those palms. Maybe hold on one side more and then switch and hold on the other side. Feel like a nice stretch in that calf here. And let's roll forward. Come on down. Lift that chest up. Look left, look right. Bring those toes up. Go left, go right. We're just going to do 3 of these. Kicking back, pedaling those feet out. Rolling on forward. Coming down, lifting up. Left, right, toes up. Left, right. One more time here. Pedal it out. Roll it forward. Bring it down. Lift up. Left. Right toes up. Left and right. Awesome. Whew. How are we feeling, everybody? We good to go? I know my crew's in there somewhere beyond all these people. All right. We're going to get into the activation piece of this workout. So it's going to be 30 seconds of each move. I do want to do it 2 times today because I do feel like it's going to help a lot to do it 2 times because it's going to, again, open up those hips a lot. So follow my lead here. We're going to get onto our knees, flex those toes, and we're going to lift up and just do regular hydrants. So lifting that left leg up, coming back down. Left leg up, coming back down. Making sure to push through your hands evenly when you're doing this. So really pushing through that right hand as that left leg goes up. Staying nice and even and keeping that core engaged. So let's lift up here. Yes, hydrants are a very simple move. Switch to the other side. But they're also a really, really great move for you to get prepped up for these workouts. And making sure when you do this that this left side isn't leaning to the side at all, right? You want to stay nice and flat. So if that's you right now, pretend that there's someone standing next to you. Like if I was training you, I would stand right next to you and make sure you're not leaning into me. A few more seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We're going to stay on all fours here, but now we're going to hover those knees above the ground. So grab onto the floor, lift those knees above the ground, and while you're here, push those knees out, squeeze those glutes, and keep that back nice and flat. We're just going to hang out here. Hang and chill. Breathe. Nice bear hold here. Holding, breathing. We got 5 more seconds left here. The holds are always the worst. These are always the ones that you're like, why does that hurt? 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Coming on out. Next move we're going to go into is we're actually going to do a downward dog push-up. So I know we're using a little upper body today, but just bear with me here, okay? So you're going to go back into a downward dog, roll forward, push up. And if you need to do that on your knees, totally fine. Okay. Nice, slow and controlled. Really pushing back into that downward dog. Again, really breathing. And we're going to go back to the hydrants in 3, 2, and 1. Back on all fours. This time with the hydrants, let's circle it out. So circle that leg all the way around. All the way around here. Again, pushing to those hands evenly. And breathing. Already sweating here. Thank goodness I'm wearing a leotard. Keep going, circle it around. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Other side. But seriously, motivation, it can be super tough, right? You wake up with the best intentions to get your workout in and have this whole list of things you're going to do. And then all of a sudden it's like dark out. And you're like, I can't believe I just didn't do anything. And then you take a look on Instagram and you're like, this girl did all this stuff and I did nothing today. What is wrong with me? 4, 3, 2, And when we're going to go back to that bear hold, knees right above the ground, but now we're going to add that twist here. So take that left leg towards that right arm, or opposite, I mean, and just twist, little baby twist here, hitting the bear each time. But what you don't see is what's not on Instagram, right? You don't see maybe they had struggles all day, or maybe there's something deeper going on, which is why you can't let that define you, right? 3, 2, and 1. Back to those push-ups, pushing back, dropping on forward. Instead of getting down on yourself, you need to sit down and you really need to identify, why am I not feeling motivated? Why am I procrastinating? Is it because it's something I'm not so great at that I don't want to do? Is it that I'm paralyzed in fear because what if I fail? So really trying to figure that out will really help you in staying motivated. And guess what? I say stay motivated, but you're never always going to be motivated. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. If anything, most of the time, you're not motivated. Okay? It's not always going to be there, right? And that's why you need to learn how to push past that. Because pushing past that barrier is where you're going to actually see that success you've been looking for. All right. So anyways, deep thought with Angela Gargano this morning. Should be a show, a new 80s show. All right. So we're going to get into the actual workout today. So again, you are going to need that chair. And you're going to need 1 dumbbell. You can get away with not having 1 dumbbell if you don't, okay? So let's go through the movements and make sure that you really understand them before we get to the workout. So this is my cat's bed. There's actually like a little holder under there, so she'll hide under there. So the first move we're going to do Bulgarian lunges, but before we go into them, again, I want you to set yourself up, all right, and do this with me. Someone asked me the other day, how do I get my foot up onto the chair? Because this is what happens, right? You put your foot up on the chair, and then normally what happens is you're like, I don't know where my foot goes, right? Okay, so here's what I personally like to do. I like to stand in front of the chair. I take about 2 steps forward, and then kind of search for it here, right? 2 steps forward, and then my top of my shoelaces, I don't have shoes on, but the top of my foot is on top of the chair. You're gonna keep your chest up nice and tall, okay? Bend on down, and then come back up. If you have a little lean forward, that's totally fine, but what you want to do is try and keep this back leg as close to the chair as possible. So let's just try a few and make sure we got them down. So chest up nice and tall. A few Bulgarian lunges here. Breathe. And if you're losing your balance, that's okay. It takes some time to get these down. You could always, if you had like a stick or a broom, you could hold it or you can hold the wall. So up and down, let's try a few here. Make sure you feel good. And then the best part is doing the other side, right? So instead of moving this left foot, place the right foot right next to it and then switch. This way you know exactly where you need to go. All right, down and then up. Also note when you're doing Bulgarian lunges that this back leg is there. It's called a Bulgarian squat, right? So you're not necessarily pushing or having any pressure on this back foot. That's just kind of there to give you some balance so you can do that single leg squat. Okay? So that's movement number 1. We're going to be doing Bulgarian lunges. We will try them with the weights. We'll do the first round without them so that we feel pretty comfortable. Okay? That's movement number 1. Movement number 2. We're going to go into those glute bridges off the chair here. Okay? So when you do these, you don't want your elbows on the chair. You want your shoulders. Okay? I like to cross my arms and I tuck my chin in here. All right? Get those heels as close as you can to those glutes. Come down and then drive those hips up and come back down. Up and squeeze. So again, try a few of these. Make sure you got them down. I like to go over the movements first before we do them because if you're doing them incorrectly, you're not going to get anything out of it. So making sure you're really squeezing at the top here. And when you're done, you can literally just sit down. It's not that bad, right? Okay, cool. Last move we're going to do is we're going to get into our hollow hold or in yoga boat pose. So we're going to get into a nice ball here. Extend all the way out and we're going to hold, okay? Hands out to the side or arms up. But we're going to continue to advance it as we go. So we got this down? Okay. So we've got the Bulgarian lunges, we've got the glute bridges, and we've got the hollow holds. How are we going to do this, okay? I actually want to do this with numbers today, okay? So numbers today, we got 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. Start without the weight, and then as you increase the round, grab one weight. As you increase the round, grab both weights, okay? Same thing with the glute bridges. Start with no weights, 10, and then the next round you can do and add another one. So we're going to do 10, 10, and then with the hollow hold, we're going to hold, just count to 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay? I'm going to put the timer on. We're going to do it for Let's do 8 full minutes here. If you want to just follow my lead, go for it. But if not, see if you can get as many rounds as possible. But let's go for it. So, music is going up. Here we go. Maybe I should I add in some Jane Fonda moves today? No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. All right. Let's go into those Bulgarian squats again. We're not doing a weight. Bringing that foot up, chest up nice and tall. Drop that knee as close to the mat as you can. Come back up and down. 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Remember, keep that leg there. Place the other one next to it. Bring it back up. This way you're not trying to search for where to go next. 10. 1, 2. Knee as close as you can to the mat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Awesome. Coming down to the mat. We got 10 glute bridges here. Cross those arms over, shoulders on the mat, heels as close as you can to your butt. Drop down, drive it up. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm already burning. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Just sit right down. We're going to count that 10-second hollow hold, extending out. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming out. We actually are a minute and 45 seconds in. Grab one weight if you have it. We're going to do the same thing. 10. Advancing the weight here. Foot is up. Knees dropping as close as you can to the mat. Chest is up and nice and tall. 4, 5. Now it's getting harder. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Switch sides. I always laugh because Bulgarian lunges are really hard for me. I mean, I tore both my ACLs, and it's always really hard for me to work my legs. But coming back to it always, because I know it's good for me and I know it's good for my body, that's a piece of what motivation is. Whew. Just doing the things that you know are going to be good not only for your body, but also things that are going to be good for others, right? If you're feeling good, that's going to spread out into the universe. One more. Awesome. Dropping back down to the mat. If you can, keep that weight on your hips if you're feeling good. If not, do it without it. Hands will be on your belly now. Drive up. 10. 8, 9, one more. 10, dropping down. Take that weight if you can, and we're gonna do the hollow hold with it. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weight out to the side. We're gonna do it again. Let's see if you can do 2 weights now. Maybe you're feeling like you want that extra spice here. So feet out in front where your position was before. Bring that foot back. Knee drives right down to the floor. Chest stays up nice and tall. And again, if you need to stick with that one weight, that's fine. If you're doing it with no weights, also fine. We're halfway there. My cat's currently licking all the dishes in my sink. Anyways, cats do that. I feed them and then she just goes in my sink and starts to lick any dishes I have in there. One more. Placing that foot right next to the other one. Bringing that foot back up. Coming down and up. Almost there. One more. Oh, the burn. Dropping that weight down. Placing it onto that lap. Going into those glute bridges. By now your legs should be really starting to feel it. Driving up. One more. Awesome, back to the floor. We're 5 minutes in, we got 3 minutes to go. 8-minute AMRAP today, holding that weight, extending it out. Hold. Maybe you bring the weight over your head for a little extra. Tucking that belly under. Breathing. And also notice if maybe you started this workout and you weren't motivated at all. 2 and 1. As you get started, don't you start to feel more motivated for just like everything? You're like, yeah, I'm doing this. I can do anything else. Chest up nice and tall. Remember that feeling. Don't forget that. 3, 4. Keep going. 5. Chest up tall. Good. Switch sides. And making sure that your knee is still dropping as close as you can to that mat, okay? So a lot of times as we tend to get a little tired with our legs, the form goes away. Focus on form. I'd rather you go slower, more controlled, than go fast and make it sloppy. Burning. Awesome, dropping that weight down into those glute bridges. We are 6.5 minutes in, so we got a minute and a half left. Driving up and down. Eight, 9, 10. Woo! Pound it out. Hollow hold. 10-second hold. Extending it out. Hold. And again, if you have that weight, put that weight in your hand. 4, 3, 2, and 1 coming out. We got 1 more minute left. So we want to get as many as we can in. Making this last one really great form here. Knee close to that mat. Whew. I'm feeling this today. Switch sides here. Bringing that foot up, dropping down. And I'd love to know if you guys are being anything for Halloween, or if you're like me and you're just dressing up all week, because why not? Oh, maybe I'll dress up for the rest of the year, who knows? We got 15 seconds left, don't stop. Wherever you are, I want you to try and get a few more in. Come on, power through. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! How we feeling, crew? High five. We feeling good? Legs should be on fire, should be a little bit sweaty here. We got 7 more minutes left. So I do want to take us into a finisher. So we'll do a little bit of core here. Is everyone okay with that? Yeah? All right. Whew. Well, I'm feeling pretty good. would love to know how many rounds you got, but if you don't remember, I totally get it. Most of the time when I'm at a gym or something, I have chalk, so I mark it off on the floor. But because in my brain, I can't remember how many I do. Okay, anyways, let's get into the finisher today. You got to make sure you still have your chair available, okay? This is what we're going to do here. We're going to do some pistol squats. Let's go over the pistol squat real quick. I'm just doing them onto the chair, okay? You can do the same exact thing. What's going to really help you here with the pistol squat is to bring those arms forward as you're sitting down. That's going to help to create some kind of balance here. So take your right leg out in front of you. Take your arms out behind here, under, like where my elbows are back here by my sides, and extend those arms forward as you sit down, and then drive it up, okay? Down, and then up. You can even actually do it with your weight. I know it seems like it's harder, but it's not. It's actually going to make it easier. Extending forward, and then coming back up, okay? So what we're going to do here, 4 times, okay? 1 full minute, alternating pistol squats, okay? Then we're gonna hop onto the floor, we're gonna do 1 full minute of break dancers, okay? Because, I mean, come on. Gotta do something flash dancey today with this workout. So knees right above the ground. You're gonna drive that foot through, come back in, drive that foot through, come back in, okay? As many as you can do. So starting with those alternating pistol squats, 1 full minute, then we're gonna get into the break dancers for 1 full minute, and then we'll stretch, all right? We ready? If I could put like Maniac on right now, I totally would. So if you're around, if you have that on your, you can call Alexa, put on Flashdance. Just to get you guys a little pumped. We can like shake it out. All right, anyways, 1 full minute in 3, 2, and 1. Alternating pistols. That's 1. And count them as you go. I'm gonna take the weight off. Really drive through that single leg, and you're counting how many you're doing so you can let me know after. Maybe this is a new move for you. That's great. It's a great new movement to try, especially as we're doing it sitting down instead of just trying to go straight to the, I literally just sat down. Keep going. Almost there. We got 15 more seconds and get as many as you can in. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming on out. Remember that number. We're going into the break dancers for 1 full minute. So with your break dancer, we did a bunch of drills at the beginning for them, even though you didn't know it. Knees right above the ground. Drive that right leg through. Sit on down, bring that hand up. Alternating, let's go. 1 full minute. Count as many as you do. Break it down. 30 more seconds. Almost there, come on. And if this is new to you and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, that's okay. That's okay. You gotta start somewhere with these. Keep moving. 10 more seconds left here, as many as you can do. Two, and time. Woo! If you know how many you did, let me know. Oh, I don't know how they used to wear these, because this leotard is right, it's right up my butt. It's like hard to work out, and I don't know how you guys do that. All right, so let me know your number, and we're gonna get finished off with some stretching here. Everyone feeling good though? High five. You're happy you woke up today. You're feeling motivated, you're feeling empowered. And again, don't forget tonight, 7 p.m. if you're around, that webinar, completely free. 25, great job, Melinda. Completely free, how to stay motivated. You're gonna leave feeling super clear. We're not just gonna talk. I'm gonna make sure you have shit written down so you know exactly what your game plan is to stay motivated and take yourself to that next level. Anyways, let's stretch it out. Very important that we stretch out, even though we might be motivated really after this workout. So, gonna come back here. I actually want us to start on our butt today. We're actually gonna cross this right leg over the left leg. Lean on back. Bring your hands to that little crease in that hole and pull your left leg in. As you're here pulling that leg in, raise up that left leg to the ceiling if you can. You're gonna feel a nice stretch on the outside of that right leg and also a nice stretch back here. So just hold here, breathe. Drop that leg down here, back to the floor, keep it crossed. Arms to the side here, you're gonna take this right foot, drop it to the floor, and get your gaze over to that right side. Just hold. Back to the middle. Bring both those feet down and windshield wiper them out. We're gonna do the other side. Crossing that left foot over, bringing that foot up, flexing your feet, grabbing through and moving your hands in. Why we flex the foot here is gonna protect that knee. So really make sure you are flexing both of your feet. And you can always raise that right leg up if you did it on the other side. Oof. Feeling even more of a stretch in the back of that leg. Breathing. Okay, bend that leg down. Take this left leg, reach it over to the side and get your gaze over to the left. Just hold. Okay, come on back, feet to the middle, go side to side here. We're gonna lay on back. I want you to take those knees, drop them out to the side, hands on your belly. We're gonna end today with 3 deep breaths. Those 3 deep breaths are really proven scientifically to actually help you be more productive and feel better throughout the day. So
Let's inhale all the way in. Exhale it all the way out. Inhale all the way in. Exhale it out. One more all the way in. Exhale it out. And while you're here, just take a second, close your eyes, be present. Remind yourself how you're feeling right now. Are you feeling strong? Are you feeling accomplished? And right at this moment, I know it's going to sound silly, but I want you to, in your head, say 3 things you're grateful for. And if today is one of those days where you're just like, oh, I'm not grateful for anything, then you're grateful for the air. You're grateful for the rain the other day. You're grateful to have food on your table, whatever that may be. Take a second, breathe. Roll over to the side.
And give yourselves a round of applause. Woohoo! We did it! I've been dying to do that the whole time. We did it, we did it. I hope you guys are feeling good. Gotta have fun with it. You know, I love when people are always like, how do you have so much energy in the morning? And I don't know, I just do. My energy is up in the morning. I'm just ready for life. But later in the day, I'm a zombie. I'm a zombie. So again, super excited to have you. If you're around, would like to come to that webinar, my handle is right here, Angela_Gargano. Feel free to give me a follow and DM me. I get back to every single person, so you can totally DM me. And I'll see you guys for another live workout on Friday, which is going to be a full body zombie apocalypse workout. So we're going to get you ready to train for the zombie apocalypse, just in case, right? We got to make sure our whole body is ready, and we're feeling fast, and we're feeling swift, and we're feeling ready. All right, well, I'll see you guys all later. I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. You're motivated and you're excited for the rest of the week.